Hello and welcome to Agenda from Bengaluru. There have been disturbing developments in Uttara Kannada district of Karnataka. Now, the coastal region of the state does have an unfortunate history of communal tension, but recent developments seem to have been particularly politicized. 2 days after communal clashes in the district, the body of a young man was found. And even before the cause of his death was known, there were rumours spreading that he had been tortured before he was killed. And this, of course, only fanned the flames of distrust. Joining us to discuss these developments, representatives from the major political parties of Karnataka and citizens keeping a close eye on those events. Dr. Vamanacharya of the BJP, I'll come straight to you. Your party, even before the cause of death of the young man was known, rumours were spread, official statements were made that he had been tortured in a terrible way before being killed. Wasn't this irresponsible?
First is that boy was killed because the boy had disappeared for last 2 days. Just before that, there were programs of laying foundation stones for many developmental activities in that state, where Siddaramaiah, our chief minister himself, had participated. Paresh had disappeared from the scenery and he was not seen for 2 days, and there were complaints in the police station that such a young boy has disappeared and we doubt that something has happened to him. After 2 days, police did not take the issue for the first 2 days, anything serious. Third day, when the dead body was found in a lake, in a tied up white cloth inside, then police say that yes, we have found out a dead body. When we went and asked, why did you not go? So many people disappear, what can we do? This was the answer given by the police. Most of the police were following Siddaramaiah because the chief minister was in the district, whereas people were not cared for. This was the problem. We have never said that initially that he was killed or murder or suicide. Only then they get a postmortem, and in the postmortem, whatever that comes, see, even postmortem is one of the evidences, one of the 10 evidences in any such cases. In murder cases or any unnatural death, when it is suspected, the most important thing that a police officer or an investigating officer, IO he is called, he should do is, he should find out primary what are the sites, what are the things happened on the crime site. Same thing had happened.
What about the BJP spreading information that he had been tortured and killed? It has been spread. There have been press releases from the BJP.
Spread by local people on their social media. Yes. It was seen on social media by their own people. We went to the scenery only after 4 days.
But it was picked up by the BJP. It was certainly picked up by the BJP. Now coming to the Congress, the ruling Congress here. Yes, the BJP may indeed have spread those helped to validate those WhatsApp rumours about torture and death. But what was the Congress government doing? There seemed to be no control over what happened after that.
It is not that the government has not done enough to bring things in normalcy. This is very unfortunate today. The BJP should talk about the development politics and they should concentrate on the agenda of being a constructive opposition party. But today they are doing somebody's death, everything they want to make a judgmental statement and mislead the people of Karnataka in the field of social media by saying that it is a murder, it happened, the hot oil was poured on him, such kind of things. But today I am telling you, madam, very, very clearly, the BJP's agenda is very clear. They want to polarize the people of Karnataka and they want to have an election agenda on this. This is unfortunate, and the member of parliament from Uttara Kannada, Mr. Anant Kumar Hegde, who's been the minister today in the cabinet today, in Mr. Modi's cabinet, he keeps on talking like in the same language of division of Muslims and Hindus. When he had been to Hunsur, when there was a problem of Hanuman Jayanti, he keeps saying that today Pratap Simha is not allowed to come to this particular event. 1 minute, let me complete, madam. I want to complete. I want to make my point very clear. He has said that very clearly. If this kind of things happens in Uttara Kannada, Karnataka will be in fire. This was told by Anant Kumar Hegde.
It has been said. There has been speculation that Amit Shah gave directions to the BJP in the state to make things more active.
Nobody asked to murder innocent people. 20 people in last 8-10 months have been murdered in Karnataka, especially Hindu activists in that area.
This young man who was killed, Paresh, was he an RSS worker or not? Because there is confusion. Was he an RSS worker?
Yes, he was a Hindu activist, a young Hindu activist. With Paresh, there were 19 people killed this in the Congress government. All Hindu, the 20th murder. And Paresh was killed very brutally. His body was mutilated. And even the post-mortem, the doctor didn't give his report. Whatever the questions, 16 questions has been asked, he just ticked them. This is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong.
And Tanvir Ahmed of the Janata Dal Secular. This whole episode is not revealing politicians in a very flattering light. The feeling that politicization has happened over this. Who do you trust? Who do the people trust if there's politics over a death?
See, today it is nothing but the world of competitive communalism. Who benefits more from competitive communalism? We also need to really evaluate two very important factors. BJP, which is fighting election totally based on polarization, and Congress, even after 70 years, is just promising minority community security. See, there is one important factor I would like to bring and let your viewers know, that this type of communal violence doesn't happen in Mandya, in Mysore, in Kolar, in Chikmagalur. This happens only places where these two national parties are active. When a regional player comes, their communal card doesn't work. These communalism and Hindu-Muslim clashes happens only places where these two national parties are active.
Yes, your leader Kumaraswamy has blamed the national parties for the entire...
I would like to tell you one thing. The youths who are sitting here, they really don't give a damn to any religion. They want jobs. They have finished graduation. They are not getting jobs. They need security for their lives. Today here, the gentleman from RSS, just because of that boy was going to Mandir, and you say that he was a Hindu active. Come on, man, grow up. Being religious, I am a Muslim and I go to mosque, but I am not a radical Muslim. I am not a Muslim who would fight for a Muslim cause in a radical way. They have to grow up and make a demarcation between people who go to temple and mosque and being an activist working for their cause.
Professor Karant, as a sociologist, we've heard the express that it's because those two national parties are both strong in that coastal region that is why there is that communal tension. Do you agree with this assessment, or is there something more going on in coastal Karnataka?
Obviously something more is going on. It's not just that. I tend to agree with what my friend here say, but I have my reservations about that agreement. First of all, it's not as if these national parties are active only there. It seems that the prospects for them there are a major challenge. And any issue that are there, they would probably fight tooth and nail to make sure they are one up over the others.
With an eye on the elections coming up.
Obviously, it is all with the eye on elections. You see, what the expression competitive communalism is a very interesting expression. This is what I call the politics of poaching. You poach each other so that you have them with you and you have numbers therefore. That seems to be the only agenda. But before all that, let us also just come to terms with what's happening. I think we need to bring back our sensitivities. Is this the kind of a state we would like to rule after having gone through all this? I don't think I would like to.
The end doesn't justify the means.
It doesn't seem to be justifying. I don't think any party here, all my friends here, I don't think they're conscious that this much of killing is what our agenda should be, or this much of reaction should be our agenda. No. We seem to be, whatever is happening there, we are poaching them for our purposes.
Pratibha Nandakumar, columnist, you are keeping a close eye on Karnataka. How do you assess what has gone on? A young man dead, followed by politics of perhaps the lowest order.
See, let us not fool ourselves to think that this is a communal riot. I think, as a common man, this is a paid riot. This is a paid riot. And this has been instigated and it has been planned very well. And see, I was in Sirsi on 8th and 9th shooting for a documentary. 8th, everything was normal. There was no problem. And on 9th, there was a band and the shops and hotels were closed. And we were shooting right in front of Marikamba temple. And the policeman there asked me how many more days I was going to shoot. I said another couple of days. So he said, there may be trouble, just finish it early and go. So if an officer on the road can tell me that, that means the intelligence knew. Everybody knew, the higher officials knew.
That was very, very disturbing then. And if everybody knew about it, why was it not prevented? Why was the violence not prevented?
No. Government has done its best to prevent this kind of activities, but this going beyond certain control because certain agenda is so strong. This RSS and the BJP workers in the name of Hindutva, they cannot divide this country like this and polarize just for sake of election. As the senior person of the community was telling today, that is the price we are going to pay for voting any political party. But I'm so surprised. Congress doesn't encourage whether it's minorities or whether it's majorities. We are not interested in pleasing or appeasement of anybody. But here the issue comes very clearly. These things are being managed in such a way they want to polarize the complete Hindutva votes so that they can defeat Congress. But that is a dream of BJP.